Okay, so here we're going to go over a couple of examples where we're finding the area of a rhombus. Okay, so we'll start off here, our first example. So we're told this is a rhombus, so opposite sides parallel, and we have this, right? So, and then we're just given that each one of these line segments here, this is the value here. All right, so again here, we simply recall the formula. So the area is 1/2 d1 d2. Okay, and here we could signify d1 again without loss of generality. It doesn't matter which one you name, d1 or d2. d1, we can say it'll be 6 plus 6, so 12. Right, d2, we'll say 8 plus 8, that's 16. All right, so the area would be 1/2 12 times 16. So let's see, that's 96. So we get 96 square units, or units squared. Okay, all right, so here are very basic formula, right? Given the at least the line segments that compose d1, d2, find the values for d1, d2, and then plug it into the formula. Okay, so let's take a look at another example that will be a little more involved, right? So let's say it looks something like this, right? So here we had rhombus that looks like this. Okay. All right, and so we're told it's a rhombus, right? So I can assume it's a rhombus, opposite sides are parallel. And the other pieces of information that we are told are that this angle is 60 degrees. All right, and the length of each side is 8. Okay, so since it is a rhombus, I know that all of these angles here are going to be 90 degrees. All right, and I also know that, so here, let me change colors to just put in the stuff that I'm filling in, right? Based off of this being our given information, right, what I can deduce from properties of our rhombus is that these angles across the way here, across the other diagonal here, are going to be 60. And since each of these, think of these as 4 triangles, right? That means that the rest of these angles each need to be 30 degrees. Okay. All right. So now what we have, if we look here, each one of these triangles that make up the rhombus are 30, 60, 90 triangles, where 8 is the hypotenuse, which means the side opposite 30 degrees will be half of the hypotenuse. So really this is going to be 4, and so is this one. This one's also going to be 4. Right? The side opposite the 60 degree angle is going to be 4 root 3. It's whatever the side across the 30 degree angle times the root of 3. Okay. All right. So that means that D1, I can call 4 plus 4, so 8. D2, we'll get 4 root 3 plus 4 root 3. So that gives me 8 root 3. Okay, remember, think of that root 3 almost like a variable, right? Like an x, right? So I have 4 of these x's, root 3's in this case, and another 4, so I have a total of 8. And now I can plug this into the formula, so the area will be 1/2 8 times 8 root 3. So multiplying this out, we get 32 root 3, and again, exact answer, leave as root 3. It's units squared.